The man who took LSD and changed the world in science. Some breakthroughs are by design, but others are the result of pure accident that ends up changing the course of history. One of these accidental breakthroughs came from a Swiss chemist named Albert Hofmann, the man who took LSD and changed the world. It was 1938 when Hofmann, working at Sandow's laboratories, synthesized a new compound while researching medicinal uses of a fungus called ergot. This compound, lysergic acid diethylamide, or LSD, was initially shelved after showing no immediate benefits. But something about it fascinated him, and 5 years later, in 1943, he revisited the substance. While handling it, he accidentally absorbed a small amount through his skin. What followed was a series of strange sensations: dizziness, vivid colors, and an altered state of mind. Curious, he decided to test it properly. On April 19, 1943, he ingested 250 micrograms of LSD, unknowingly taking what would later be considered an extremely high dose. As he rode his bicycle home, reality twisted into a surreal dream. Colors became brighter, time stretched, and his perception of self dissolved. This day is now known as Bicycle Day, marking the first intentional LSD trip in history. What Hofmann had discovered was not just another chemical, but a consciousness-altering substance that could unlock new dimensions of the human mind. Sandow's laboratory soon began distributing LSD to psychiatrists, believing it could treat mental illnesses like schizophrenia and depression. By the 1950s and 60s, the effects of LSD had caught the attention of governments, artists, and scientists alike. The CIA secretly experimented with it under Project MK-Ultra, testing its potential as a mind control weapon. Meanwhile, leading intellectuals and writers, including Aldous Huxley and Timothy Leary, saw LSD as a tool for expanding human consciousness. Leary, a Harvard psychologist, famously encouraged people to turn on, tune in, drop out, sparking a counterculture movement that questioned authority and embraced spiritual exploration. LSD played a great role in the psychedelic revolution of the 1960s and affected music, art, and social movements. Bands like the Beatles and Pink Floyd were influenced by its mind-bending effects and shaped the sound of an era. But with the spreading of LSD came fear. Governments cracked down on it, classified it as an illegal drug, and cited concerns for safety, as well as the fact that it was associated with anti-establishment movements. However, LSD was never a threat for Hofmann. Until his death in 2008, he felt that it had unexplored potential in medicine and for self-exploration. Today, decades after it was banned, modern science is revisiting his discovery. Now researchers suggest that LSD may help cure depression, PTSD, and addictions, and therefore this gives a new life to therapeutic medication. Albert Hofmann's accidental journey into the unknown changed human history, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape science, art, and our understanding of consciousness. What began as a simple chemical experiment turned into one of the most controversial yet influential discoveries of the 20th century, one that, even today, challenges our perception of reality.